So a team that's been very active as of late in the free agency market, the LA Lakers. The Washington Wizards just bought out Marcus Smart, and the Lakers desperately needed an upgrade as a primary point of attack defender. They just got that in Marcus Smart. And what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? I thought it'd be a good time to do an updated LA Lakers rebuild. I did do one before they signed DeAndre Ayton, and I predicted them to sign DeAndre Ayton, but I traded away LeBron James. That was after he opted in. There was a lot of hoopla and commotion that could they end up trading LeBron, and it looks like that is just not going to happen, at least not right now. And the Lakers went out, they obviously got Ayton, they brought back Hayes and Christian Coloco, they picked up Marcus Smart in free agency as well. Bronny James had a very impressive summer league. Dalton Connect struggled a little bit, and I do wonder if that could end up being a trade going forward. Now the LA Lakers, I think, got technically better this offseason. I still don't think they're a tier 1 Western Conference team by any means, but I obviously think they can be a good team next year. You have Luka Doncic, who hopefully could be maybe in better shape going into next year. That's something apparently he's been prioritizing this offseason. Now in a few weeks we can see Luka be extension eligible by the Lakers. I'd assume that's going to happen, but we got to keep an eye on that, especially if it doesn't. So like I said, I don't think they're a tier 1 team. I don't think they're better than the Thunder, the Nuggets, the Rockets, maybe even the Clippers or the Timberwolves right now, but I think they could be an intriguing team next year for sure. I also really like the pickup of Jake Laravia as well. So they have expiring contracts like like Maxi Kleber at $11 million and Gabe Vincent at $11 million. So I wonder if those are potential moves that the Lakers could end up kind of pulling off at the deadline. So I also wonder if JJ Redick would maybe think about benching Austin Reeves for Marcus Smart and maybe just having that defender, but Reeves can still play a ton, but just having a little bit of that point of attack defense in the lineup. Now, Marcus Smart is not what he was in 2022. He is a completely different player. He's been still streaky with his shot, and he's been banged up a ton over the last few years. Now, he's still only 31 years old. I think I'm going to give him like 24 minutes a night. We're going to play Luka 37. I'm just going to ask LeBron to play about 31 minutes a night. I think we could still start Rui, because I would like the 3-point shooting over Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt's probably going to be the backup 5. I don't think I'm going to play Jackson Hayes. I would like for Jake Laravia to play a decent amount. And then the last spot, probably going to have to release somebody at one point. We picked up Drew Timmy, I guess. It's not going to be Bronny. I don't think it's going to be Vincent. I could see what a do Thero can kind of pull off. So we'll go like 12 minutes to Thero. We can go like 22 to Vanderbilt, 17 to Connect. Let's go about 32 to Reeves off the bench. Something like that is fine with me. And let's see how this team just looks at the start of the season. So we beat the Grizzlies. Luka had 32. Like, we have Luka Doncic, right? Reeves had a good game against Cleveland, but we got blown out against us. Okay, Malik Monk, 41 points against us to start off the year. All right, so we'll see how this team does. Obviously, I would like to get LeBron a title before the end of the season. We're going to try our best to do so. But we are 13-13 right now as the season started. We haven't had at least any injuries yet. I'm hoping my save... Yeah, we haven't had any injuries yet, which is good. Luka's been our leading scorer, followed by LeBron. DeAndre Ayton's averaging 13 and 8.7. Reeves struggling a little bit. And I wonder if I would move Reeves. They tried to extend him this offseason, but obviously he was going to turn that down. There was no point in Reeves signing 4 years, $80 million. So, like, we're 500 through 28 games. I just got offered Brandon Clark and KCP for Rui and Cleveland. You know what? That's actually not a bad trade. That's Rui's. I mean, Rui's playing well. He's shooting 37 from 3 in a scaled back role. I got to take on that KCP long-term money, and I know we could use somebody like Brandon Clark, but I'm going to decline that. I got offered Jalen Tyson and Max Strus for Reeves. I don't really think that makes us that much better either. 15-15. We are now 15-17, 15-18, and we do not own... actually, we do own our 2026 first-round pick, but I'm not sure LeBron would feel very comfortable about this team selling at the deadline, that's for sure, unless I just let him leave at the end of the year. But I'd like for him to retire as a Laker. Now, I'm not sure the roster that I saved if LeBron retired already, because then I can't override it at the end of the year. And we're 17-21. And I'm going to trade away my 2030 second rounder, expiring money of Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber to the Charlotte Hornets for Grant Williams and Josh Green, hopefully to get some upside, but also 2 contracts that I could include in deals later on as well up to the deadline. And unfortunately, we just lost DeAndre Ayton. He suffered a broken right ankle. He's out 1 to 2 months. I gotta add another big on this team, and I'm gonna try to trade away somebody to get Mitchell Robinson. Could I maybe trade away... I don't mind keeping Grant Williams for now. Could I trade Josh Green to the Knicks for Mitchell Robinson? They would want to do Thero. And I'd get Ariel Hook-Porty. I don't really want to move Thero. Smart, yeah, is going to be more on a scaled back role later on. I don't really want to include Bronny, obviously, in this. I don't think Koloko helps this deal get done. I mean, we could try this. A Duthero for Porter. I'd like to keep a Duthero, and I did just trade away my only second rounder. Ugh, that's tough. So could I do maybe Rui Hashimura and Christian Koloko for Gershon Yabusele and Mitchell Robinson? And they agree to that. Okay, so Mitchell Robinson, like Rui, is a free agent at the end of the year, but I need somebody to start for us until DeAndre Ayton is back. We have now a decent amount of fours. Like, we have a lot of wings on this team as well, but I'm probably going to be even more active come deadline time. And we have been playing a little bit better. We're 24 and 24, 26 and 25 here at the deadline. The LA Lakers are currently the 10th seed in the Western Conference. Like, this is a realistic chance. The Lakers could be, I don't know about the 10th seed, but they could be 26 and 25. What if Luka gets hurt? What if a 41-year-old LeBron gets hurt? You never know. We have a positive 3.4 point differential, which is actually, geez, that's 5th best or 6th best in the Western Conference. So we should be a little bit better than what our record shows. And I wonder what I would want to add at the deadline. So we should get Ayton back soon. I like having Ayton and Mitchell Robinson kind of be my center duo. So I would probably be open to trading away Jared Vanderbilt. Now, I know the Lakers have said they also want to prioritize future cap space to add a superstar around Luka Doncic. And I'm going to trade Austin Reeves and Jared Vanderbilt to the Portland Trailblazers for Denny Avdia and Matisse Thybulle. Matisse Thybulle is an expiring contract, and Denny is under arguably the best contract in the NBA. It's a descending contract right now at $14 million. And I'm going to give them Austin Reeves and Jared Vanderbilt. They are going to agree to that. So I think like Denny, I mean, he's got to be making less than 10% of the cap space and could eventually be like a nice two-man game with Luka going forward. Now, they kind of do something similar as like an initiator and a creator, and both are super valuable with the ball in their hands. Obviously, Luka is in a different tier than Denny, but Denny can be an intriguing player for us going forward. And I think gives us a little bit more flexibility as well. I'm not done yet. Now, I know Dalton Connect, I mean, things are not looking great for Connect for the Lakers right now, but he's a lot better in this game. But I guess I'm not really in a rush to trade him right now. All right, so let me construct this roster throughout the rest of the year. It's going to be Luka. I think I need some defense in that backcourt. I don't know. Like, we have such a good offense, but the defense isn't great. So maybe I get Josh Green in there as a starter. He's going to get like, I don't know, 20 minutes a night. I mean, I could try to move Josh Green. We'll see. Like, I want Luka playing a ton. I mean, could I move Josh Green for a better defender? That's what I go back and forth on. No, it's going to be too tough right now, and I don't want to take any bad money back long term. So it's going to be Luka, Green, LeBron, Denny until Ayton gets back. We're going to have Gershon off the bench with Marcus Smart. I want Laravia being the sixth man. I don't think Grant Williams is going to crack the rotation right now. And then we're going to have Dalton Connect probably play around 24 minutes a night. And then this will all change once Ayton comes back, because obviously Hayes will not be in the rotation. I don't even know if Marcus Smart is going to be in the rotation come playoff time. I don't think I could rely on Bronny or Thero at the moment. So let's go like 33 to LeBron, 33 to Denny. I'm excited to have him here. And let's see how we look without Austin Reeves. We lose by 16 to the Clippers. Okay, Luka Doncic was not great in his first game with Denny, unfortunately. So hopefully after the All-Star break, yeah, we're going to get Ayton back. I mean, actually at perfect timing, Mitchell Robinson got hurt, which kind of stinks. How long is Mitchell Robinson out for? Torn right calf muscle, somebody that has had a lot of injury history. He's out 6 to 8 weeks. I don't think I'd be able to re-sign him right now. That would have to come in the off season. Actually, yeah, no, I can't re-sign him right now, but hopefully we can make the playoffs, because if we don't, what a sad way for us. Oh my God, Ayton gets hurt. Are you kidding me? Anthony Edwards actually just won the 2026 MVP award, which is pretty sick. Cooper Flagg was your rookie of the year. RJ Barrett, sixth man. Depoy goes to Wemby. Trey Jackson Davis, most improved. And Shea is your clutch player of the year. So you got Wemby, Giannis, Luka, Jokic, and Edwards on first team. Mobley, Sabonis, Trae Young, Shea, and LaMelo on second team. And Josh Giddey on All-NBA third team with Chet, Harden, Curry, and Brunson. So we did get at least Luka on first team in what could be a contract year, because he can opt out. So yeah, we're going to do everything we can to make sure he is back next year. That would be kind of insane if he wasn't. And the boys did finish out strong. We finished as the 5 seed here in the West. We go 46 and 36 in a loaded conference. We ended the season on a 4-game winning streak. We have a 4.3 point differential. We are, I believe, fully healthy for the playoffs, which is great to see. We have a ton of depth if somebody that's like our 8th guy, 9th guy ends up getting hurt. Josh Green was pretty good for us down the stretch, so I do think I'm going to start him next to Luka in that backcourt. Now that we're fully healthy, that's what it's going to be. We had Grant Williams play some center down the stretch for us. We're going to have Ayton and Robinson both probably play like 24 minutes a night. I think Marcus Smart is going to get like 8 minutes a night, but we'll keep him in the rotation. Yeah, I'm going to do 24 to Aiden. Actually, we'll do like 18 to Mitchell Robinson, and we could do about 28 to Aiden. We can go probably 18 to, yeah, Robinson, Moravia. We'll do 21 to Delta Connect. I want to go 38 to Luca, 35 to LeBron, 35 to Denny. Let's do that. All right, and let's see how this goes. We're taking on Wemby and the Spurs, which should be fun. They brought back Malachi Branham. They made a trade with the Celtics, it looks like. Have Sam Hauser and George Niang. I feel like we should beat this team. Obviously, like, maybe Mitchell Robinson can be somewhat of an interesting piece going up against Wemby, but DeAndre Ayton, I don't really love our chances. We're down 2-0. I think I'm going to make a switch. I don't know how much it's going to help, but yeah, we're going to take Ayton out, and we're going to put Mitchell Robinson in. And Marcus Smart hasn't been good in the playoffs, so let's go about 30 to Mitchell Robinson. We can go a little bit more to Connect and a little bit more to Josh Green. On to game 3. This is the season right here, and we stay alive. 143 to 124. Luka with 27 and 13. Denny with 24, 7 and 8. LeBron with 19 and 13. Can we tie the series up? Bang, there we go. Oh my God, Mitchell Robinson, 25 and 10. Going from Aiden to Robinson looks like it could change the course of the series. I mean, Luka's putting up 39 rebounds and 11 assists. Game 5 goes to the Lakers. They've won 5 in a row since inserting Mitchell Robinson into the lineup. Wow, he was a plus 29 here. Can we win in 6? Yes, sir. All right. I'm glad I benched DeAndre Ayton for Mitchell Robinson. That just basically won us the series, I think. And we're taking on Minnesota in round number 2. Not the scariest team. That's usually Dallas. Dallas is always so good in these. Let's see how Minnesota looks. Obviously, they have the MVP and Anthony Edwards. They really traded for Damian Lillard. Get out of here. And we lose game 1. Dame should not be healthy. He should not be. All right, we lost the first 2 to San Antonio, and we split them. This is cool because it's a rematch between these two teams who, obviously, Minnesota beat the Lakers in round 1 in 2025. Jake Arabia, 26 points in 19 minutes here in game 2. We win game 3, 116-113, 24, 15, and 13 for Luka, 36 for Anthony Edwards. We're going to win game 4, 130-116, 27, 14, and 15 for Luka, 21 and 9 for Mitchell Robinson. We are up 3 games to 1, and Denny's been struggling a ton. So is Gershon here in round number 2. We are going to lose game 5 by a lot. Please win game 6. Oh my God, let's go. The Lakers are in the conference finals, and who better to play than Luka's old team, the Dallas Mavericks? We won by 2, even when Luka fouled out. Let's go, man. All right, so we're in the conference finals. You got the Knicks and the Cavs. Rematch of 2023 round 1. 2023 round 1. And you got the Lakers and the Mavericks. All right, Luka Doncic versus Anthony Davis. Let's do this. LeBron versus Kyrie. LeBron versus AD. So many storylines. The NBA would definitely love this because that means that, like, Kyrie was good again off the injury. Cooper Flag must be legit as a rookie as well. Game 2 ends up going to the Mavericks, 137-123. 41 for Luka, 21 for LeBron. All right, we split the first 2. Can we win game 3? Bang, there we go. The Lakers are 2 games away from the NBA Finals. Josh Green against his former team, 18 points. Game 4 goes to the Lakers, 109-101, 34, 10, and 10. Like, thank you, Houston, for beating OKC, and we didn't have to play Houston. Denver ended up losing to Golden State in the play-in tournament as well. Game 5 goes to the Lakers. Luka drops 34, 11, and 10, and the LA Lakers are going to, oh my God. Oh my God. The NBA would make so much money. I know Cleveland's not a big market, but if it was LeBron's, like, last year, if this happened and LeBron went up against Cleveland in the NBA Finals, I think he would ride off into the sunset with the Finals victory, right? Like, no point in coming back for your age 42 season if you were able to get one more Finals ring. I don't know, but here we are. The moves we have made have gotten us here. Please beat Cleveland. We lose game 1. Okay, by 21. I think I need to say, you know what, Matt? Let's not play this deep rotation. I already benched Marcus Smart. I think Gershon is not going to play. We're going to go to an 8-man rotation. Moravia's been solid. Connect, I'm going to go like 27-2. Let's go 33 to Mitchell Robinson, 36 to Denny, 41 to Luka, 28 to Green. Let's go 39 to LeBron. Don't lose the first 2 because then I'm going to kind of freak out a little bit. We end up, man, okay. We're down by 11 here. We really need to have a nice fourth quarter. We lose by 12. Luka had a 32-point triple-double. It was not enough. All right. Mitchell Robinson was so good against Cleveland a couple years ago with the Knicks. Did he get hurt? Why is he a 77? Oh my God, he sprained his right ankle. He could play through it, it looks like. But geez, that is not what we wanted. This is must win. We lost both in Cleveland. We're going to win this game, though. We blow them out 134-106. Luka, 36-point triple-double. Playing an already injured Mitchell Robinson on a bad ankle is a terrible idea. But it's the finals, man. We really can't. There's no margin for error. All right, we are up by 17 here in the third. Do not choke this. Bang, there we go. Brand new series, folks. Luka with 36, 10, and 12. Denny with 25, 14, and 7. LeBron had 16 assists. Game 5 in Cleveland. Oh my God, can I get a Game 7? That would probably be the most watched NBA Finals game if it was LeBron in his last year versus Cleveland, since probably 2016, maybe 2019. We're down by 10 in the third. We need a little bit of a run here. We're going to lose. All right, Denny had a triple-double. LeBron had 35, 10, and 7. Game 6, down 3 games to 2. Can we force a Game 7? We're 2-0 at the Staples Center in the finals, but we're down by 9 with 10:48 to go, and the Lakers are going to lose in Game 6. Damn. Luka had played 44 minutes, LeBron 38 minutes, and the Cavs win it all. Evan Mobley, 2025 DPOY, 2026 Finals MVP. The fact that we got here is incredible, but obviously it wasn't that storybook ending for LeBron. Now, I'm not sure what the save I downloaded has for LeBron, and I can't override it. So that was LeBron's final game of his career, losing to Cleveland in the NBA Finals. Damn. All right, you know what? The fact that I got there, I'm very happy with. I did not think that we were going to end up in the NBA Finals. Obviously, he's going to the Hall of Fame with Chris Paul, who we know is retiring next year. I don't think James Harden's going to retire, but Clay obviously would make the Hall of Fame. I think Kyle Lowry would make it as well. And we will own our first-round pick. It's not going to be at 30 since we were the 5 seed. The Sixers got the number 1 pick. It's going to be at number 20, so not too bad. We're going to obviously keep JJ Redick as our head coach going to the NBA Finals 2 years into his career. So Aiden's got 1 year left on the deal. We got Mitchell Robinson to maybe re-sign. We got Denny, who's under a great contract. We could move Gershon. We could move Grant. We could move Green. We could move Dalton Connect after team player options. And I'm going to trade Grant Williams back to Charlotte for Moussa Diabate, just in case we do lose Mitchell Robinson in free agency. I like Diabate as like a better third-string center than Jackson Hayes, and we know how much Grant Williams likes it in Charlotte. And I do have my eyes on that 2027 free agency class. Could I get like a Jokic or a Giannis to pair up with Luka then? And obviously we need to re-sign Luka. Can I re-sign Luka right now? I can't. Okay. So let's just go into the NBA draft. Let's make our pick at 20. Cameron Boozer's a Sixer. And I took one of my favorite prospects next year in Isaiah Evans, who I thought could have been a first-round pick out of Duke in the 2025 draft. He's going back to school. We took him at 20. Luka opts out. No surprise there. Connect, we're picking that up. And Marcus Smart opts out. I probably will bring it back. He's probably going to be on the thumbnail of this video as well. So let's bring back Luka. I hate having him hit the open market, but let's give him that 3-year extension that I think will end up happening. I'll give him a no trade clause and a player option as well. I can't see myself trading Luka in this video, so let's do that. I would like to bring back Mitchell Robinson on a 2-year deal worth about $26 million. Somewhat tradable. And we will have Aiden's contract up next year as well. Thibault, I'll give him the minimum, but I could end up just releasing him if I need to create a spot. And Hayes, I'm not going to bring back. So we bring back Luka, Mitchell Robinson, Thibault. I would like to bring back Marcus Smart as well. And I'm just going to give him a 1-year deal worth $3.5 million. So right now we do have 3 solid centers going into next year's season. Mitchell Robinson, kind of a playoff riser. We have Denny and Gershon at the 4. We have plenty of threes. I wonder if I should sell high on Dalton Connect, but he's also such a good shooter in 2K. Who knows? Maybe Bronny cracks the rotation next year. We do have a little bit of a mid-level exception. I could give somebody like a Keon Ellis a 1-year deal, which would be great. So maybe I give somebody a 1-year deal. I just don't want to lock myself into any long-term money because I want to have a lot of cap flexibility for the 2027 free agency class. So Bradley Beal ended up opting out of, I don't know. Like, is Keon Ellis actually here? So Keon Ellis is still here. I just think he makes a lot more sense next to Luka in the backcourt. I don't really need Bradley Beal's offense. Obviously, we had a lot of money off the books with LeBron retiring. So let's give Keon Ellis, we'll give him a 1+1, and I'll do a team option on that. Bang, there we go. See, it's always weird downloading these rosters because, like, where is player progression? Why isn't that here in free agency? I don't even know where you could turn that off. All right, well, no player progression right now. And any extensions before the season starts, Denny, it's going to be pretty pricey. But once I get my next guy here, maybe it's a Giannis, maybe it's a Jokic, then I'll end up signing Denny on an extension. So they want to start Bronny, but I definitely want to get Bronny in the rotation. I do want to start Keon Ellis, though. I don't think Smart's going to crack the rotation this year. We'll go 10 to Gershon. We'll go about 13 to Bronny. Let's do about 20 to Laravia. We can do about 24 to Aiden, 20 to Mitchell Robinson. Let's go 35 to Denny. Let's go 28 to Connect. Let's go about 26 to Keon, 37 to Luka. Leaves me about 23 more minutes here. I'd like to get a Duthero in the rotation, and I'd like to get Josh Green in the rotation, and then Isaiah Evans could eventually be in here post-deadline or maybe next year. We're about 4 stars, 3.5 stars, pace and space. Start off the year with a 3-0 record. We beat Portland, Atlanta, and Indiana. Luka's got a pinched nerve. minor injury for 4 to 6 weeks. That's kind of brutal. And this team is dominating the first half after winning the Western Conference title. We have a 12.5 point differential. We're on a 6-game winning streak going into the All-Star break. We have the best offense, not just in the West, but in the NBA. And then it's funny to see Orlando having the third best offense and a bad defense in the East. And our defense right now could get a little bit better. So I wonder what moves we'd want to make at the end of the year. Like, Luka's averaging a 26-point triple-double. We did just lose Josh Green recently to an Achilles injury, so he's out for the year, sadly. Bronny's struggling a little bit with the increase in playing time. Keon Ellis has been a great combo guard for us, and is probably going to start next to Luka for the second half of the year. Now, with the defense getting, taking a little bit of a hit, I wonder if I should move Aiden, who's an expiring contract, for a more defensive-minded guy. Like, Laravia has been great. So Bilal Coulibaly has kind of struggled with his three-point shot in Washington. He is a restricted free agent at the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, they did extend him on a 4-year deal. I'm kind of trying to get him off the extension. Like, it's worked out with Denny, former Wizard, for us. Like, could I give you my unprotected 2031 first, Gershon Yabusele and DeAndre Aiden for him and Dosunmu? Bang, there we go. We just got Bilal Coulibaly. This has been kind of a fun rebuild. I know some of these trades haven't been super realistic, but I do think with the Lakers, hey, I could have traded for Luka a year ago, and you guys would have said I was crazy, and deservingly so. So let's get some of these guys in the rotation. I do want Isaiah Evans to play a little bit more. I think Bronny for the second half I'm going to hold out of the rotation. How's Adu been? He's been solid. Not a great three-point shooter, but yeah, like the bench is going to be like this, which means I should probably get Diabate some minutes here. Obviously, as the backup 5, with us moving on from Aiden. Like, Josh Green is out for the year, which stinks. I mean, Adesunu is a pretty solid pickup for us. I don't know. I probably will make a trade. Well, Evans is not going to start. We're going to start Laravia at the 3. And then we'll have... Or we could do this, which is kind of exciting. Luka, Ellis, Coulibaly, Denny, and Mitch Robb. And I know us acquiring Coulibaly kind of hurts our free agency chances next year, but it is something we can potentially work around. I do want to trade for another center before the season is over. And I'm going to trade Matisse Thybulle back to Philly. We're going to swap second, and I'm going to get Andre Drummond. Actually, I don't want to pay Drummond $6 million next year. Why is he under contract for that much? So I'm going to trade Thybulle to Denver for Kevon Looney. All right, so we are the 1 seed. Man, we've been dominating the Western Conference all year long. Hopefully we finish off on a strong note here in April. We're already at 55 wins. Somebody got hurt. It's Mitchell Robinson. Damn. I mean, he's somebody that always has injury concerns. So it happens, of course, right before the season ends, right before Luka Doncic ends up winning MVP. 27, 10, and 11, 1.3 steals, 51, 42, 80 splits. He was an absolute beast. You see Dylan Harper and Wemby win some major awards. Con Kanipo, most improved. JJ Redick, first coach of the year of his career. Luka was an absolute stud for us. Obviously, All-NBA first team after winning MVP. Shout out to Scoot Henderson. Oh my God. Who knows if that doesn't happen? Or who knows if he can average 28 points, 4.5 assists if they don't trade away Denny Avdia. And we finished as the 1 seed in the West. We're going up against the Pelicans here in round number 1. Not really a major connection anymore between these teams, with Anthony Davis no longer on the squad. We finished with a slight better point differential than the Thunder, and still the best point differential in the NBA. Robinson tore his left calf muscle, so he's going to be out for at least the first couple series. Green, I'm probably not going to rush back if he comes healthy at one point. I mean, the dude, ruptured his Achilles. So we're going to start Diabate. Oh my God, I can't believe Kevon... yeah, that's why I went out and got a center. So Diabate's going to start. Isaiah Evans was a good three-point shooter, but I don't think he cracks the rotation. We're definitely going to have Looney in here. I mean, Thero wasn't bad, but I do think I'm going to rely on the veteran play of Io. So let's go... I don't know. Let's do 17 to Dosunmu. We'll do 18 to Looney. Maybe we do 15 to Dosunmu. We can do 25 to Connect, 23 to Laravia. Diabate's going to play a decent amount, which is crazy, right? He's going to get 26 minutes a night. I'd like to go 37 to Denny for the playoffs, 40 to Luka, and let's go 30 to Bilal. And let's see how things stack up against the Pelicans with Murray, Grimes, Murphy, Zion, and Misi. They got Poole, Jones, Queen, Hawkins, and Matkovic off the bench. I almost traded Reeves for Trey Murphy before I got that Denny deal done. And yeah, Denny had a great game there. Luka had 13 assists. Game 2 goes to the Pelicans by 8. Laravia had 23. Luka had a triple-double, but really struggled. 5 of 18 from the field, 2 of 10 from 3. And of course, as a 1 seed, Zion drops 30 against us. Poole with 28, Queen with 23. Denny had 46, 7 and 7, but we are down 2 games to 1. We win game 4, 156-137. Luka just had a 52-point triple-double. Game 5 is going to go to LA. 148, 137, 34 for Luka. We're going to lose game 6 by 4. All right, there's a chance we lose to the Pelicans here in round number 1 as a 1 seed. That would suck a whole lot, but it does look like we're going to be okay. We're going to blow them out 148-115. The fact that we went to a game 7 scares me a little bit, and I just can't get over, I don't know, the Bilal Aiden trade. I think Wizards fans would not be happy about that. So, all right, Luka and Denny, great 1-2 punch to start things off. We're taking on Phoenix here in round 2. It's a good team. They drafted Darren Peterson, so they do have a lot of talent. Kamon Watch is there as well, and they beat us in game 1. I mean, they have Booker, Green, and Peterson, and none of them drops 32 against us. That was Keldon Johnson. We do win game 2, 136-116. Bilal Coulibaly had 33 points. Luka with the triple-double. We're going to go up 2-1, 109-93. 63 combined between Luka and Denny. We're going to go up 3-1. Bang, we win by 21 points. 31-20 and 8 for Luka. Let's win in 5. Bang, there we go. 123-113. 25 for Denny. 22 for Luka. And we're taking on Minnesota here in round number 3 in the conference finals. So for the 3rd straight year, we beat them last year. They beat us 2 years ago. Full-on rubber match here against Minnesota. DiVincenzo, Ant, McDaniels, Randall, and Reed. With Markkanen, Dillingham, Gobert, and Clark off the bench. They did own this pick right on the night of the draft in 2017, and that's how they ended up getting Markkanen. So, or in Chicago, Jimmy in Minnesota. We do end up winning game 1, 142-138. Offensive explosion right there. I mean, I don't know if I want to... I mean, Ellis had a bad round 2, but a good round 1. Keep an eye on that. Game 2 goes to us by 1. Sheesh. All right. We are 2 games away from going back to the NBA Finals. Make that 1 game. We were down 2-1 against New Orleans. I did not think we were going to be up 3-0 in the conference finals. And don't blow a 3-0 lead. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, man. Win by 4, win by 1, win by 8. They go on to win by 20 in game 4, 7 in game 5. Who got a 63-point performance in 42 minutes. Holy and we lost. He hit 23 free throws. And then game 6, we lost by 29. Are you kidding me? We do have Mitchell Robinson back, which is kind of crazy to rely on him this much for game 6. Or excuse me, game 7, but we will. I think I'm going to bench Looney for Diabate. Let's do that. Sheesh, man. All right. I don't know what to do. Do I just... Maybe I go like 10 to Dosunmu. Laravia's been a little inconsistent. Same with Connect. Let's go like 23 there. Let's go 40 to Denny. Let's go 32, 28 there. Game 7 against Minnesota. Are you kidding me? If I blow a 3-0 lead, I'm going to be so pissed. Oh my God. Okay, we're up by 2. This could be a close one. We're up by 10 with 5 minutes to go. And we're going to win by 7. Thank God. Thank God. I almost just blew a 3-0 lead. 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 14 assists for Luka. Welcome back, Mitch Rob. And we're in the NBA Finals after Luka put up 39, 8.5 rebounds, 11 assists, 1.9 steals in 7 games. And we're going up against another former LeBron team in the Miami Heat. Obviously, we don't have LeBron on the team anymore. Has Miami picked up anybody big? They've Mitchell. No. All right. They've added PJ Washington. Jamal Shed, Kyle Anderson is back. We should beat this team. We win game 1, 119-118. Obviously, this is a rematch of the bubble finals in 2020. I don't really see the Heat make it this far, but here they are, tied with us. Game 3, we do win this one, 115-103. Oh, they have, is that Dyson? No, that's Dash Daniels on the team. Game 4, we take a win here. We almost choked that 4th quarter. Jeez. Got outscored by 18 there, but we still won by 2. Can we win in 5, or am I going to blow a 3-1 lead? We win in 5. The LA Lakers win their first finals with Luka Doncic. 27 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists, finals MVP. Bang, there we go. So I went to the finals last year, lost. Went to the finals this year and won. Steph, KD, Paul George, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, an absolute star-studded Hall of Fame class. CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton, Draymond Green as well. 4 guys are going to the Hall of Fame. More would go if it was realistic. So I said I was going to try to go after a Jokic or Giannis. We still probably could get creative there. We have to give the Jazz the 30th pick from the Russell Westbrook salary dump at the 23 deadline. So we'll see if I want to shed some money. I think if I was going to get a star name like that, I'd probably have to trade away Bilal Coulibaly. And I think I'd like to bring back Keon Ellis as well. I mean, this team just won it all. The Bulls have the #1 pick from Portland, and they selected Mel Parks from Stanford, a 7-foot center. Gets to replace Maxime right now. Brooke Lopez, you know what? Stanford's produced some centers now. Bill Hardaway, Christopher Webb, Bernie Howard rounded out the top 4. Kind of want to pick this up for Keon Ellis and Connect. We're going to pick that up in Bronny. So I think I'm going to accept the fact that, I mean, it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to clear up $31 million if I wanted Giannis, which would be me trading away basically Keon Ellis and Bilal Koulibaly. I mean, I could realistically get Jokic. I don't want Jokic and Luka to pair up together. I have to free up about $29 million, and I could get Luka. I mean, I think if I traded away Connect, Ellis, and Mitchell Robinson, I could keep Bilal, but I would also have to renounce the rights on, I mean, I guess it's just Josh Green. I feel like I have another cap hold now on somebody right now. I guess I can't look at that. All right, so I'm going to trade Mitchell Robinson within the division to the Phoenix Suns for 2 first-round picks, obviously setting up more playing time for Jokic, who I now need to clear about $15 million, maybe a little bit less to sign. I'm going to try to keep Bilal, so I think I'm going to either move, well, I'm definitely moving Keon Ellis, I have to, and then either Connect or Isaiah Evans. I'm going to start off moving Isaiah Evans to the Pistons for 2 future first-round picks. I have to include a second, and I'm going to get a second in this deal as well. And I'm going to trade Keon Ellis back to the Kings, just how the Kings can operate here, for a water-protected first-round pick, which now would leave me enough money to go out and sign Nikola Jokic. Player option, no trade clause. I will have to renounce the rights on Moravia to get this deal done. Green, Smart, Dosunmu, Looney, that's a lot, but welcome to the LA Lakers. Nikola Jokic teaming up with his buddy Luka Doncic. I know these guys kind of play very similar, not really, but like not great defenders, phenomenal passers and playmakers at their positions, good enough 3-point shooters. So we'll see how the ball movement can be, and let's see if I can sign anybody else, because I'm really gonna need as much upside here. So let's get Jose Alvarado on a minimum, a pretty good perimeter defender. I could sign like Walter Clayton, that'd be funny. Andre Jackson, BJ Boston, Kispert, Kuzma. I need defense, so I think I'm gonna try to bring in Ochai Agbaji here. I'm just kind of looking around. Yeah, let's bring in Ochai Agbaji on a 3-year deal worth $18 million, hopefully. So we get Agbaji, we get Alvarado. I'm gonna bring back Josh Green on the minimum and Gershon Yabusele a little bit above the minimum. And then let's sign like Luke Cornett and Neemias Queta, a couple former Celtics centers as well. So I'm thinking about trading away Dalton Connect but I kind of need that 6-man, honestly. And I know like we have so many minimums you can see now. Alvarado, Green, Cornett, Queta. So I kind of need to keep that. Theo, Bronny can get another shot this year as well. I basically, sold a lot of depth to go out and get Nikola Jokic. The squad did lose to the Nuggets in Summer League. Adu Theo had 13 points in the final game. So yeah, let's head here to probably the final year of this rebuild. But I think it's going to be a very fun year with Jokic and Luka playing together. Let's sign Dalton Connect now, since we got our superstar in Jokic. And that's why Connect, like Denny, or excuse me, I want to sign Denny. That's why getting Denny is so crucial, because he's like a top 40 guy in the game, top 50 guy in the game, and he's making like the 150 guys salary in the league. It's crazy. So actually, Dalton Connect is going to start on this team. So I may not play Gershon right away. I think it's going to be like Cornett, Green, Bronny, Theo, Agbaji. I want to go 36 to Luka and Jokic. Let's go 35 to Jokic or to Denny, 33 to Bilal, and 30 to Connect. We're going to play the starters a ton. Obviously, if somebody gets hurt, the bench isn't great. But hey, let's see how this team performs. We end up losing to the Magic. We only scored 103 points. Damn, we're 0-2 to start off the year. All right, the offense has not been that good. I feel like to start off the year, maybe, okay, we're 7-3 now. Maybe we just got to get them rolling a little bit. Jokic, let's score some more. And here at the deadline, we're pretty much as good as we were last year. The Dallas Mavericks are kind of insane, though. They've added Trey Mann into the fold and a couple former LA Lakers in Jake Arabia. And I should have brought back Marcus Smart, but he's not been that good. We do have the second best point differential. We're on an 8-game winning streak. And yeah, the Mavericks are obviously very good. We could still get the 1 seed at one point. We've had very good injury luck this year, which I'm very blessed for, because our bench, like I said, is not great. Luka and Jokic are combining for 47 points, 20 rebounds, and almost like 19 assists a night, which is incredible. Denny is a third option. Has not been good this year off that extension. Bilal's been good for us. I don't think I'm going to make any trades. I just need to get to the playoffs somewhat healthy. Actually, I lied. So I'm going to trade away Bronny, a first rounder we got for Keon Ellis, a first rounder we got from, who was that one from? That was from Isaiah Evans, and a first from us. The Bucks signed Cam Thomas to the veteran minimum, so I would not have bird rights to re-sign him eventually, but we just got, like, not a great role player, not a great complimentary piece, but a massive upgrade from Bronny, so he's probably going to get a decent amount of playing time. I think Adu Theo may get, like, 10 minutes. Let's go about 20... like 2 to Cam Thomas. Like, I don't need him to play a ton, but that is a massive upgrade over Bronny as a scorer, and we were able to pull that off because he somehow was on the veteran minimum. And right now we're fighting between the 3 seed and the 2 seed in the West and the 1 seed, so this is all going to be very close. We need to end the season off on a strong note, so we get back-to-back MVPs, but with different players. Like, when was the last time? Has that ever even happened in NBA history? Jokic, 23 points, 12 rebounds, 35 from 3. What happened? But still a 62% true shooting. Mel Parks, Rookie of the Year. Elijah Arena, 6th man. Wemby, Depoy. Conor Murray, Boyle's most improved in Minnesota. JJ Redick goes back-to-back with Coach of the Years. We get 2 All-NBA first-team members with Luka and Jokic. I am going to be intrigued. A shout-out to Jokic on all-defensive second team. Okay. So I'm intrigued. So shout-out Phoenix with Mitchell Robinson if they kept him. They were a team fighting for the 1 spot as well. Difference maker Mitchell Robinson. They've Cedric Howard in Dallas. So, like, there's a clear top 3 teams in the NBA. We did beat out Dallas for the best point differential. Oh my God, are you kidding me? The 1 seed in the East had 45 wins. They would be the 8th seed in the West or the 9th seed in the West. Oh my God, that is insane. The 4 seed was 43 and 39. You can't make that up. So we got to the playoffs basically fully healthy. Connect got hurt and Gershon got hurt when he was playing for him. So I don't think I need to have like a super deep rotation. Like, I don't mind shout out to Dude Hero, 42 from 3. We could keep this 10-man rotation, 30 minutes between these guys. Honestly, yeah, we'll probably stick to 38 to Jokic. I think I was going to go like 27 to Connect. I'd like to go 38 Jokic. Maybe we do something like this, and those could progressively increase. So we're taking on Minnesota for the 4th straight year. We are 2-1 against them. They have Monty Morris. Welcome back to Minnesota. Gobert, Levine, Markkanen. I would hope we don't get the 1 seed just to lose in round 1. We end up winning in 5. So we're taking on the Pelicans in round 2. A team, shout out to Cam Thomas saying, I ain't passing the rock. 1.8 assists, and he averaged 25.5 points. All right, in 22 minutes. So we're taking on the Pelicans here in round number 2. We almost lost to them last year, you could say. We went to 6 against them. So in game 1, we lost by 3. We do win game 2 by 15. Cam Thomas had 17 points in 22 minutes. We do win game 3. Jokic at 37, Denny at 22. We do win game 4, thankfully, 128-96, 36 for Luka. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. They did win game 5, but we ended up winning game 6. So here we are in the conference finals, taking on the Dallas Mavericks. So I think we beat them, right? 2 years ago in the conference finals. Can we do the same here? Win game 1, lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4, don't blow a 3-1 lead, and we win in 5. Luka Doncic, Western Conference Finals MVP, I believe, for the 3rd straight year now. And we're going up against Cade Cunningham in the NBA Finals. So Cornette, no, he's going to be fine. Adu Thero has been pretty bad in the playoffs. I was like, all right, I probably should remove somebody from the rotation. So it's going to be Green and Cornette down there. I think Green may get like 8 minutes a night. Baji's been really good for us in the playoffs. Obviously, Cam Thomas is a bucket. We're going to go 41 to Jokic and Luka, 35, 37 there. And the final 2 minutes we'll give to Cam Thomas. So can we beat Detroit? A rematch of the 04 finals, I think. Cade, Exum, Bay, Derek Queen, and Duran in that front court. Holland, and Cuff, and Berenger off the bench. We should beat them. We win game 1, win game 2, win game 3, and we sweep them. There we go. The LA Lakers with Nikola Jokic he gets MVP and Finals MVP, but Luka got Conference Finals MVP. It was just like, who can get more triple doubles in this series? It's kind of insane. They averaged 56 points, 20 rebounds, and basically 22 assists. And that's gonna be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy that LA Lakers rebuild after them signing Marcus Smart, not trading away LeBron James. I do wish, like, I won 2 finals in this video and I lost one. I was hoping I could have at least got one for LeBron, and unfortunately I didn't. But let me know if you guys enjoyed. Drop a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you guys thought, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.